Come, come closer, my adventurers. Sit well and listen with both your ears and your heart. This is not just a story, it is a memory, it is a warning, it is truth wrapped in mystery. You say you have seen that strange tree, the one that bends and twists like a body in pain, standing alone in the bush as if it remembers something. The elders say the tree was not always a tree. It was once a woman and her 6 daughters, and the reason it became twisted was because of a child who refused to be left behind. Yes, that is where this story ends. Let me take you there first, so your mind will not wander. This is the story of the first cripple in our history. Long, long ago, in the ancient days of Yoruba land, when men still spoke with spirits and the wind carried secrets, there was a land called Ara land. In that land lived a woman. This woman, her beauty was not ordinary. Even the moon would hide when she stepped out at night. Her skin shone like fresh palm oil. Her eyes were calm like river water. And her voice, her voice could make a crying child sleep. Men came from far and wide to ask for her hand. Kings sent gifts. Hunters brought meat. Farmers brought yams. But she chose her own path and built her home. Soon she began to have children. Her first child, a girl, beautiful. Second, still a girl, even more beautiful. Then the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, all girls. 6 daughters, each one more beautiful than the other. People began to whisper, is she blessed or is something missing? For in those days, Omo Okunrin, a male child, was seen as strength, as legacy, as a name that would not fade. The woman smiled outside, but inside, her heart was not settled. So one day, she said, I will try once more, just once more for a son. Time passed, and she became pregnant again. This time, the whole of our land waited. This one will be a boy, they said. It must be. The day of birth came. The midwives gathered. The women sang. The air was thick with expectation. Then the child came out. Silence fell. Not the silence of peace, but the silence of fear. The child was a boy, yes, but his body was not like others. His legs were twisted, his back bent like a broken bench, his arms weak, not strong like a hunter's son. The midwife stepped back. What is this? One whispered. An abomination, another said. The woman looked at her child, her son, a long-awaited son. Tears filled her eyes, not of joy, not fully, not yet, but she carried him. She held him close. This is my child, she said, no matter how he came. From that day, life changed. The 6 daughters grew, shining like stars. People praised them everywhere, but the boy, children ran away from him. Women covered their faces, men shook their heads. He is not normal. He should not be seen. He brings bad luck. But his mother, she fought. She carried him on her back. She fed him. She cleaned him. She spoke to him with love. And the boy had a heart like pure water. He loved his mother deeply. Everywhere she went, his eyes followed. Every word she spoke, he listened. He didn't understood why others hated him, but he understood love. Years passed, but the whispers grew louder. The pressure grew heavier. Even our own friends began to avoid her. Leave that child, they said. Save your daughters. One night, when the moon was half asleep, her heart broke slowly, like clay under rain. She made a decision, a terrible decision. She gathered her 6 daughters. Quietly, silently, she left the house, and she locked the door behind her, leaving the boy inside alone. Morning came. The boy woke. He called, Mama, Mama! No answer. He dragged himself to the door. Locked. He cried. He shouted. No answer. Then something rose in him. Not anger, not hate, but determination. He found his way. He broke out. Yes, with his weak body. He forced his way out. And he began to move. Slowly, painfully, but with purpose. He would find his mother, and so began his journey. Through one village, then the other, then another. 7 villages in total. Each time he met people, they tried to push and chase him away, but he sang. Listen well, for this was the song that carried him. I'm searching for my mom, beautiful mom, my mom. She picked up beautiful girls, beautiful mom, my mom. She locked the crippled one at home, beautiful mom, my mom. If trees are on the road, if stones are on the road, I'm still looking for my mom, beautiful mom, my mom. And when the villagers heard him, their hearts softened. They pointed the way. She passed here, they said, and he kept going until the 8th village. That was where he saw them. His mother, his sisters, alive, beautiful, together. His heart jumped. The woman and her 6 daughters had just reached the 8th village. They believed they were safe. They believed they passed what was behind them. Then a voice came from a distance, soft at first, then clearer. A song. I'm searching for my mom, beautiful mom, my mom. I'm searching for my mom, beautiful mom, my mom. Fear entered her heart, not because it was dangerous, but because she was ashamed. He has found me, she said quietly. Before the boy could reach them, she gathered her daughters and spoke ancient words. Words that belonged to a time when humans still shaped the world with their tongues. Their bodies began to change. Feet sank into the earth. Skin hardened into bark. Air strengthened into leaves. They were turning into a tree, straight, tall, perfect. But the boy, he had come too far to stop. Through pain, through hunger, through 7 villages, he had followed love. So he ran as much and as weak as his body could carry him. And just as the transformation was almost complete, he leaped, not with strength, but with a love in his heart. He wrapped himself among them, and in that moment, the magic broke its perfect shape. The straight tree became twisted. It bent when his arms held. It curved where his body pressed. It refused to stand straight. And that was how the first twisted tree came to be in all of Yoruba land, a tree that still stands. So when you see a tree that does not grow straight, do not laugh, do not mock. It may be carrying a story of love that was rejected, a story of a child that refused to give up, and a mother who learned too late. As for me, that was where I got to before I returned to continue my journey.